In this life that we're living in now, I've been thinking about this for the past few weeks, right? Most people won't really know how valuable you are until you're not around them anymore. It's kind of tough because it's like, yo, when you're around, all you want to do is just show love. All you want to do is just um, give the respect and honor, right? For those that we call, let's say, family, for those we call our brother, which is our friends, cousins. But let's say you go out your way you go out your way and you go above and beyond, and all they do is just show you that what you do is nothing. They can always get it somewhere else. Or them little slick reactions, the things that they say is very slick and trying to be funny. And it's like, dang, every time I try to show you love, every time I try to do this and do that, you always trying to throw shade, right? At my coffee. But when you decide to not be around them anymore, you decide to just, you know what? I'm gonna focus on me. I'm gonna go to where I want to be, and you know what? In some case scenarios, you come across a stranger, a complete stranger, and it feels like you know them forever. And then the same people show you the support. Let's say you do something just as little, just hitting them up and say, "How you doing?" That's a real big thing for them. It's like, dang, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's you know, just like me. I was working this past weekend, and it was a coworker that was real cool. And I'm not saying that we're the best of friends or anything, right? But yo, I gave him something. I'm like, yo, he asked me for something. I'm like, me, I'm not a person like I was just going around giving them out, right? He was like, you got any more? I was like, yo, I got you a whole pack, huh? Boom. He's like, this man came back and gave me some money. I'm like, bro, we in the middle of doing something like working. He's going back and forth with me. He's like, take it, take it, take it. I eventually had to take it because I didn't want to make no scene. Like it wasn't like no big deal, like no nothing bad or anything. But like that's how the type of respect that because we was chopping it up the 2 days before. And I was thinking, I'm like, dang, imagine, these people that we knew forever that we didn't. They would just took it and they would say thank you. And it's crazy. It's like the people that are closest to you, the people that you were, you once called, you know, your bestie, you know what I mean, your day one. These are the same people that you would do for them to only turn around. Yo, they'll talk junk behind your back, even if you're doing for them, which is sad. But before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about people won't know how valuable you are until you're not around anymore. Excuse me, hold on. I got some. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I don't do videos at home because it's just in and out action. I gotta, somebody that's living in the other side and it's a one-way area and they have to go through it. So, but like I said, they won't. The video, title of the video. Most people won't know how valuable you are until you're not around anymore. Yes, let's be real. It's like that relationship that you were in. I'm sure a lot of us, for those of us, that are watching this video, are came up on some experience recently. If you're really young, and if you're my age, which I don't want to get into, probably another time. And I'm sure if you've been watching me for a long time, you know my age. But you had that experience where you decided to just take a leap of faith and you're like, you know what, this relationship is not doing anything good for me. Let me just go. It's not worth it. And when you decided to just leave and leave that person alone, and you do, you feel more peace. You'll feel more relaxed. And guess what? Here they call, knocking on your door, boom, 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 blowing your phone up. Tell me I miss you. Why you broke up with me? Why you can't work things out? They come up with every story in the book. They'll come up, you know what I mean? They come up with every story in the book trying to tell you and trying to convince you that it wasn't, you're thinking the wrong way. It wasn't them. Um, Forgive me, I wasn't myself. To remind you, These are the same people that you done gave them so many chances. You done broke down to them and tell them, hey, what you want and what you don't want and how they're acting. And guess what? They got so comfortable, they didn't even care. They continue to do what they continue to do until you got tired of being sick and tired. I was having a conversation with a person yesterday. I was right there, and she was an older woman. She was just talking. We were just in line. We were just standing somewhere out in the world. I forgot. And she was just telling me. She kept on telling her ex that, hey, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. He was like, huh? And the way she broke it down, I'm like, dang, wow. Because some people were trying to hold you against your will, like forcing you to be with them and you'd be miserable. And that's what's going on with 90% of the world that we're in now. Yo, she took her stuff. Every time he left, she took her stuff, and he didn't even notice. Until one day, he realized that, one day, yo, she wasn't even there. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm getting so many. Until she realized that she wasn't even there. And he was like, yo, you ain't coming back home? And she was just like, nope. And she said she felt so peaceful. I'm like, dang, wow. So, where I'm going with this is this. People won't know how valuable you are. I don't care who it is. When you're not around. And then when you're not around, they're going to see that, dang, this person was really good for me. This person really loved me. This person really meant well for me. Because understand, a lot of people don't have no identity. And what I mean is, I know that, don't have no identity, don't know who they are, but they don't know what love is. If they knew how to love themselves, right? That's a part of having identity. If they knew how to love themselves, they knew who they are and what they're about and their worth, they'll know, okay, you know what? Me as a person, I love myself and I care for myself. So this person that's showing me that love, I want to give that love in return. I want someone to treat me. I want to treat that person the way I want to be treated. Vice versa. It don't even have to be a lover. It could be a best friend, right? So understand, and that's another thing too. Have the confidence to not be around people that treat you wrong. Know your worth. Know who you are as a person, because you only got one life. Honestly, you only got one life. You seen it left and right. Yo, it's people that I once knew. It's people that I've known all my life, like my grandmother, rest in peace to her. She passed away. People that I once knew are just going away or dropping a fly like that. And for you to be around someone, that mistreating you, that don't know, that's not telling you and showing you who your worth is, what your worth, which is great, and you're around these people, how do you feel about yourself? It don't even matter, yo, if you are married and you've been with this person for a long time, you have kids. And I'm not telling you, as a single person, as a single man, I'm not telling you to just leave your husband or wife. But if that person is mistreating you, that person is not showing you the love that you deserve, right? And you know that you've been doing good to them. Why are you with that person? Just a thought. Now, I'm not telling you to leave, but it's just a thought. And then when you do leave, guess what? And you decide to be at peace, that person, right, that you once had been around and you once show love and you'll be cool with, it don't matter. Like I said, a relationship, family, friends, they'll get their karma. They'll realize that the grass ain't green on the other side. The way they used to talk to you, the way they used to treat you, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Now you were the best thing that was around them. You were the reason why they were in the position that they were in, whatever it was. All right. So this video resonate with you. I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe again. All right, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.